Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for October the 2nd, 2024. Good morning, Joshua. Good morning, Chris. Look what the Q's dragged in. Yeah. Yes. But I got to spend the night in scenic Bloomington, Illinois, and okay, it wasn't really worth it because, you're spending the night in a hotel room and can't really sleep well there. But at least I wasn't driving while I was tired, so I guess that's something. Good morning, folks.
Morning. It tells me you have a pot of coffee in your hand.
I have a cup of coffee, a very large cup of coffee in my hand.
That's good.
Yes, indeed.
That means you just like Janeway then.
No. Nope.
You're not that bad yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for some reason at the cosplay contest, there was somebody dressed as Data from the HMS Enterprise and was brilliant, and there was somebody dressed as, quote, Badass Janeway, which was basically a sleeveless t-shirt and a gun. And she won the contest, and I don't know how. That was not cosplay. That was just cute. The Data was brilliant. Really did a great job.
The custodian version of Kira was cute.
It was. But she's done that one before. Well, I know she said she just made it, but somebody's done that one before.
Yep.
And it does okay at the contest, but not great. Anyway, let's see what we got here today. We have plasma damage on the ground. Voth ships plasma damage in space. Well, let's go grab us a different tune then, because this tune doesn't have any plasma.
Don't you know my daily thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to hear what your daily for the day is.
Physical damage ground. That means a bogey ground at some point. Anti-proton damage ground. And plasma damage space.
Well, we got some plasma damage space. I have plasma ground. Let's see if I have a plasma ground weapon. I do. Do I have plasma stuff for space?
So I need the universal, which is infected.
Oh no! How horrible!
I need 5,000 anti-proton damage on ground. I need 10 Udine ships anywhere.
I have my 2 plasma weapons.
20,000 physical damage on ground.
Chris, I know you're not a ground fan, but is there one that you will do?
Definitely not.
For some reason, I thought Chris had one he would do. I know it's not Bug Hunt, but Operation Wolf or Jupiter Station Showdown, one of them. Pavo Dissension?
Oh, Janeway's personal favorite, Kabali Prime.
No. Nobody, nope. I don't mind Kabali Prime, it's not a TFO or anything. It's just there.
That's an option for the devs when they get round to fully controlling Cryptic.
That would be nice, yes.
You know the mission Dust? Is it Dust to Dust?
Yeah, the one with
a mission TFO like that.
Yeah. I'd invite you, Joshua, but you're in a team.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're almost at the end anyway.
Alrighty, we'll wait for you to finish up. Chris says there's a couple, but I'm not in the mood for ground today. No matter. If people want to stick around after the show, we could run a quick ground.
I'm going to swap to a tune that can actually do the plasma damage.
Well, we're going to do space first, so let's... Or are you talking space plasma?
Space plasma. Give me a sec.
Delta Rising had several TFOs, according to Mar Hawkman, but TFOs weren't the focus, really. True enough. Excuse me a second, the hellspawn is going, but Mom, I have to sit in your lap, Mom. Come here. Oh, come here, you little evil dog. Ah, there we go.
The evil doggies have struck again.
Yes, they want their breakfast.
Well, why haven't they migrated to go and get it for them?
Because I don't want them to eat this early. If they eat this early, by about 3 o'clock, they'll be going, but Mom, and then they'll be hungry again at 9. So I try to, if I'm not going into the office, I try and feed them after the show. The exception was Monday because I had to be on the road early.
Trust me, if I didn't fear the wrath of Mom, I would spoil them rotten.
Well, you're not the one who has to try and walk their little fat butts and deal with the vet going, you have to not feed your dog so much. So let's do infected first, if that's okay with everybody.
Sounds good.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
I'm just putting the
No, Mar Hawkman, they only smell that way. Ba-dum-tish. My dogs aren't spoiled as they lie in my lap right here.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, let's do our infected Borg. No, our infected conduit.
Funny, I did a elite run the other night.
Weeboo?
We were
Woo.
Yes.
and with a friend who could not get back into his account
Uh-huh.
for some reason, and I told him to restart his PC and it fixed it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't done something stupid, that usually does fix things.
Okay. This elite or advanced?
This is advanced.
This isn't gonna last long though.
No, that's what makes it easy and fun. If I want to do
After
something
saying
that
that-
takes a while, I'll go do guillotine.
You know something? The run that I had on elite of this
Yeah?
actually didn't last any longer than the advanced version.
Yep. Well, people who jump into Elite usually know what they're doing. I did an advanced yesterday on one of the accounts. It was bad. It was bad, bad, bad. People who probably didn't know the game, this particular one, well enough to be playing it on advanced. And we're doing it just because it was universal. Okay, could you not lick my hand while I'm trying to shoot things? It is like dog pool. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to switch to a different tune for plasma damage. This is going pew, 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 pew.
But you said it nice and quick, right?
Yes, nice and quick is good.
That's what you're getting.
It's fine, I got some probes on the way over here, which I best go handle.
No, if I can help it.
There we go, thank you. Oh, well that's interesting. It went from like 10,000 plasma to 315,000 plasma pretty quick. Oh no, if I don't get my plasma, we'll have to do another TFO. The horror! The horror!
That's the whole point.
Well, that was easy.
That one seems to. They need to do something about, the level of advanced TFOs.
Mm-hmm. Well, they keep upping the weaponry, so...
Yeah, power crawl. Or power creep.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
They've got to do mission creep, too, then, at some point. Let's see, what have we got here today? Chris, aside from a Borg TFO, what have you got? I mean, I've got Voth ships, so we can always do Aftermath and a Sword and...
That's one of my endeavors.
Herald ships. Oh, Chris has Herald ships. That could be fun. Would you like to do 30 of them? You guys want to do Gateway?
Oh, why not?
Yeah, what else are you going to do this morning? Or this afternoon, depending on where you're at?
Well, in
Weewoo?
Wee Woo.
Yeah, I got stuff to do this morning, but not quite yet.
We'll bring the hangar bay vessel today.
Okay.
which is the Awani command carrier, loaded up with some Type 7s. So, debuffing is going to be out the wazoo. I know what I should do. Make a character that looks like your picture on stream.
That's what I look like. Except at the moment it's more purple and blue, not pink and blue.
But still. That'll be a fun one to make.
It would be.
Because then I'd have to type the stuff out from your stream into chat every time.
Oh, Lord.
That'll be ironic.
I'll start changing my little icon there every day and make him go crazy. I'm going to go left. We are joined, by the way, by River of Sabi Leonis.
Well, we have 2 premonition classes in here.
Mm-hmm.
A Typhoon, or the, as I like to call it, the local brick.
Hey.
That's what it is.
Hey, my ship's a brick. It doesn't turn, doesn't accelerate, doesn't decelerate. It is a brick.
That can be fixed.
It really can't. It's just the high level of inertia. I mean, I've had this ship for 3-4 years now.
Yeah, I've got the same ship and, well, I've fixed it.
What do you do with inertia?
There's a few things around it, actually.
Starbase is ping. I will go
Planet
planet.
side?
You gonna go planet side, or do you want me to?
I'm on the right side.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm on the left side. I'll go planet side.
Chris, you go planet side.
I just said I'd go planet side.
You're on the, which side are you on?
I'm on the left.
Then we've got 3 people over here then.
We got you, Chris, me.
Yeah.
Do you want me over there, Ed?
Sure.
Okay, I'll go join Ed's side. I'll go join Team Ed.
Why not?
Give me a prompt, guys.
Those gateways are emitting intense levels of theta radiation. Close them.
I think, Chris will get all 30 ships.
Duh. That's why we're doing this. Already did. Chris has his 30.
Another fun part about if I got Herald ships,
Mm-hmm.
I'll either do the Battle of Midnight or this TFO.
Yeah, I usually do midnight.
But I do the starting procedure of this one as well. Also
Yeah.
works really nicely.
Solo?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a thought. I have, midnight's easy peasy. Well, I'd get some more plasma damage, but everything's dead. There we go. I want the ship. Give me the ship.
I'm currently having a long discussion with Crypt with the support team at the moment
About?
over the Typhoon's event prize.
Oh.
Because in one section they said 20 daily progress,
Yes.
and in the other section they said 20 obtained points.
Oh, that's a typo. It is daily progress.
Obviously, that's why I contacted them about it and seeing if they could get that changed to make it.
Yeah, it's a typo.
No.
They need to fix it because that puts them in trouble if anybody else catches it.
Yeah, and they asked for the link for the blog post, so I did.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
That should say 40, not 20.
Correct. There we go. I got my plasma damage in space. Woohoo! Excitement City.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
At some point, I may make a TNG era tune.
that'd be fun.
Turning, my Klingon Federation into that TNG captain.
Mm-hmm.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their
Okay,
run
the
to
only
the
thing
planet.
he can fly is TNG era ships.
I know people who've done that. It's really interesting because it's limitations, but there's one guy, or lady, I can't remember which, who decided it would also only be TNG era type weapons.
Which is, yeah. Which is easy, by the way. Just regular phaser arrays.
Yeah, but, the whole goal is to see how challenging you can make the game.
Their run to the planet.
That means you're not allowed to use Kimisai. You're only allowed to use photon torpedoes.
Precisely, Sav. Precisely. Sav says Borg pool will achieve maximum assimilation. Or somebody else said assimilation with an attitude.
Don't give Dartmum control of a collective.
No. Not Dark Mom. Borg pool. Dark Mom's alternate identity.
I heard a rumor about that particular Borg drone.
Yeah?
Shipyard troop transports are beginning
I heard she's from the Kelvin universe.
No.
And I also
Most
heard
definitely
she
not.
commands the Borg Love Heart. Which is, I've heard, which is myth, that ship has formidable defenses.
I just realized I need to
Shipyard troop transports are
change one of my ships. Was it a Kia that they have the fight in? Or was it a... What was the SUV they have the fight in? That Borgpool and... sorry, Deadpool and Wolverine have the fight in. An SUV of what type?
Honda.
Honda! Thank you! So that I will have to make a ship to go for that one. Good morning, Stargate Wars. How are you doing today?
Fine.
Good.
I watched the movie at the cinema.
Yes.
Like the first screening of the morning, so it was virtually dead.
Oh. We went to the night it premiered,
transports are
or the night before it premiered. Technically, they open here on Fridays, but we went to the last show, or the showing the night before it opened, which they always do.
Yeah,
With-
for us it was Wednesday.
Yeah. With my son and Id and friend of son. And then I went back the night of DT's wedding because I figured DT was busy, wedding night and all that stuff. Frost and I went that night. Then I had to go back and see it again.
So you've seen it about 17 times at this point.
I've only
Okay.
seen it 3 times. It's not like Pacific Rim that I've seen in the 300 plus range.
Hell, Adam Savage just released a video the other day about the Wolverine costume.
Oh, really? I'll have to go look at that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got 3D print on it,
Well,
on the exterior.
I cheated and bought my costume, and I'm really glad I did because there's a lot of detail in there, and without a good sewing machine, which I do not currently have, that wasn't going to happen. Sav corrects me, it is indeed a minivan, not an SUV. I stand corrected, Sav. I'm going to put the dog on the ground. Oh, yeah. Dog on
That
me.
was-
Excuse me one sec. Ooh.
Quick, easy, and efficient.
Yep. Well, I have some Voth ships. Would anyone like to do Nasorden as a patrol with me? Not on Elite. We've learned our lesson about that.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
we're
going to
good.
hang back.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my other endeavor for.
Your other endeavor being the ground stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, you want to do Nasorden with me? Okie dokie. I am launching for Nasorden. I only have a few Voth ships, and might as well get them done. Then I'll go find a different account and start that.
I did my Resistance Starbase 1 while waiting for you to start.
Well, I've been doing them and banking them. I just have to remember on the 5 accounts which ones I've banked so I don't accidentally get in there and start playing them ahead of time. Let us do this thing, Chris.
What's this character up to now? 2,000 off, 900,000 dill.
Well, I gave a lot of dill away today and filled in a few projects.
Yeah. That's another fake endeavor point earned.
Fake endeavor points because it's already filled. Yeah, but when they raise the caps, you'll just go and hit one click and you're done.
Yeah.
Which I'm thinking they're going to have to raise the cap reasonably soon. It's been at 750 for a year plus.
Something like that?
Yeah, actually probably 2
Oh.
years.
It's essentially under the purview of Boricus now.
Oh, is it?
Well, he is their lead designer.
Well, I suppose when enough people have hit 750 that they're not doing endeavors anymore, they'll have to raise it to give them a reason. But for those of
Hell,
us who
I didn't even have
continue to do
endeavors.
it, it'll be an easy peasy one. I wonder how many people keep doing the endeavors even after they've capped.
Me?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you, me.
Or Lexington?
All right, Xander.
We'll make our way to a base.
So a fair number of people then.
I bet there's a good part of the
Oh, yeah,
community
that's
that still
totally
does them.
Sav says I do it daily. Boy, I was going to make a joke there, Sav. I'm just not going to go there.
And preferably for the better.
Yes, definitely.
Now we've got to pick which tune I'm going to open these endeavor boxes on. Sunpack, Stroll, or Labour?
Labor.
I join Trail.
I like it on days when I can just knock out the endeavors. Like I had 2 space damages and Borg TFO the other day, and it's like, oh, well, that's easy. Just build a ship or put together a ship that's got all the weapons and go.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are days you get shield healing in space, Kobali on the ground, and I don't know, arthropods on the
Well-
ground.
Or, one of the more fun days.
Yeah,
Terran ships in the battle zone.
yeah.
Going on Nimbus 3.
A large force incoming.
And then,
Preparing to vent station.
for the ultra, the big endeavor,
Mm-hmm.
Herc attendants.
Yeah.
100
120 of them, right, or something.
Yeah.
I think it's 60
Like-
for the max on that one, thank goodness. I think the only 120 is arthropods.
You sure about that?
No, not 100%, but I think so. Because you can get 60 just as you get to the final room, but if it's 120, you'd have to be in the final room as well.
No, it depends if you milk the certain things correctly.
This
you can
is
get a lot of
true.
the hurt.
They
A
will
lot of the hurt to spawn more.
but can you get
of
to
the
do
attendant.
all 120 before you get to that last room?
Yeah, I've done
Okay, all right.
It just is a matter of not killing the guys that summon them.
Yeah. Well, that's true if you're doing any of the space missions and you want to just keep spawning Herc. Don't kill the assemblers. And they will continue to spawn Herc for you. Chris, I'm going to jump off the team here for a second and go pull up a different account and see what else we got today. See if we've got any more fun things. Oops, wrong button. That button, Mom.
By the way, my Romulan, my first of 2 Romulans,
Mm-hmm.
is now level 65.
Oh, nice.
But she still isn't flying a T6 ship yet.
Why? What did she do? What does she have to do to get that T6?
Well, I'm waiting for... After I get the 13th anniversary,
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning to pick up a Warbird bundle. Specifically, the legendary Dex and Scimitar bundle.
I've got damage in space if anybody wants to do spacey stuff. Not that I care what it is. Let's just make sure I've got a ship that's got some plasma. My inventory can't be full.
Your inventory's always full.
Shh,
You're the
hush.
Diamond Consortium.
Hush, 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 hush.
At this point on this, I'm guessing that the Lamar is going to be another 3 weeks before it drops. Since we know it exists, we just don't know when it's coming.
Always true. Good morning, Wolfpuck. Hush, 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 hush.
It's near guaranteed to be promo, so it's a hero ship. And since we also happen to, thanks to the console, you know, it's part of the Sovereign class
There.
line.
Are,
So
are we happy now, everybody? I have a little room in my inventory.
At least Sav hasn't redeemed that one particular thing.
Which one particular thing?
Clean out your inventory.
She does every now and then.
I know quite a few people were disappointed that the Crossfield refit was not in the announced Muds bundle.
Yeah.
But then again, there should be a Muds bundle at the end of November anyway, so that would be more likely because there would be sales going on then as well.
Considering that bundle's basically worthless because there's already budget counterparts that are better.
Yes, but you're forgetting not everyone cares if there's a budgeted version of it. They could be wanting it for the ship's appearance in addition to its stats.
Sav says we have the fake Terprise, the bottle opener, and the toilet in the Muds bundle.
And I'm getting the bundle because I was wanting to move the ships around on different characters from the ones that already have them. So this saves me opening 3 promo boxes.
Are we happier now, Sav? Sav says I don't need any of those ships, so I'm not buying. I'm saving some money for the holidays and might indulge with whatever we've got for Black Friday this year, if anything.
Eh?
We'll see.
But I'm counting on that sale on the Black Friday.
I have so many ships that I have to open. Anyway, who would like to do some spacey stuff?
Sure. I'm on to Pell, by the way.
Hey, Sav, you can move down here and take my job. I'm hoping to move away soon. From the job, at least. Depending on stuff.
Do you think Sav is the correct replacement?
She actually would be charming in position. She would be that perfect blend of smart, capable...
Charismatic?
Well, actually the opposite. Dealing with engineers, so you need anti-charisma. You need somebody who can just lay down the facts. Sav isn't moving to the States. Sassy and snarky, that's exactly it, Sav. That's what you need to be in my job. What shall we do?
How about we do the usual?
Take over
Guillotine.
guillotine, yeah, absolutely.
I knew that will get your...
Oh, yeah, that makes me a happy girl. Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Wee woo. Going to do my reputations while the thing loads.
There's also a level of you have to give an F and absolutely not give an F at the same time.
Well, you just be stubborn and tell them exactly what you want and how you want it done.
Yeah, I tend to do that and say, "Hi, you gave me this expense report. That's not how we do it." Well, how do we do it? I sent you an email. Sigh.
Now go and look at that email.
Yeah, it's from 6 months ago when you're supposed to read it, but that's not my problem. That's a you problem now. So
what do we have?
we have the typical stuff. Speaking of weirdness, I was at a wedding on Friday night. Actually, I was at a reception on Friday night. And I know the groom because my son and I have been adopted by the groom's family when we moved here. Super nice people, and we've been to a couple of their family weddings over the last year. And get to the reception, and I know the groom, and I hear the bride's maiden name. And I'm like, huh, I work with the guy with that same last name. How weird is that? So find out later that they are indeed cousins. He just wasn't invited to the wedding for reasons. I don't know what reasons those are. And so since we were adopted by the groom's family and she married into the groom's family, does that mean that my coworker is now my stepbrother-in-law? My step-nephew? Step-nephew-in-law.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Difficult one to discern right there.
Yeah. Hey Sam, don't know how to tell you this, but we're related now. No! It means it can be even
I'm my own
snarkier at you.
grandpa is playing in the back of my head.
Yeah, it should be. This is one of those. What the heck was that? Father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. Yeah, no, that was the other person at the wedding that we went with. It was a fun reception, except for the fact it was in the middle of that storm.
Yeah. Have you seen North Carolina?
I have.
Major parts of the I-40 have been washed away.
Yep. I have a friend who was living in North Carolina. They'd been there about 2 weeks, and a hurricane was coming through, so everyone's like, we just evacuate. So they came back to family in Illinois. Their area wasn't damaged, so they moved back a couple of days later, and within a week, hey, another hurricane's on its way. It's just like, what?
Like they couldn't cut a break or something.
Well, it's don't move to South or North Carolina is kind of the rule, in my opinion. He lives in Texas now. Weirdly enough, he lives in Texas near where Id's from.
You know something crazy? I have another friend in another Discord who says the amount of time that's going to take to be repaired isn't going to be months. That's going to be years.
Well, they'll get a temporary fix in real quick. Won't be great, but it'll be a temporary fix.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, it's a government road. Anything that says I is run by the federal government, meaning there's money there, but somebody's going to milk it for all it's worth.
Yeah, they're going to probably earn billions
Oh yeah,
off it,
easy.
or trillions of dollars. And
But
let's
it'll be billions, not trillions. It's not that big of a hunk.
Well, you are talking about the U.S. government here.
We are, but we deal with the part of the government that does fund allocations every now and then, and they can drag it out forever and ever. But they set up a budget, and you don't want to. If you quote, it's going to cost us $280 million to repair this chunk of road doing X, Y, and Z, and you start to run over, they like to start looking at your finances. It's not really what you want to have happen. Every time we do a government project, it's under budget.
Oh, you make them happy then.
Oh, yeah. Because we would like other projects under budget and ahead of time.
That's you like efficiency.
Yeah. Yeah, and we don't really want to get audited, thank you. Looks like we got everything up and running. Amazing.
Well, I take care of the central section.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, if you can keep stuff controlled under the center, it makes the periphery a lot easier.
I'm just, you know, all the blue phases go everywhere. Phases go burr.
Hey, that was nice. I managed to get the Polaron damage with only one Polaron weapon on the ship. One and 3 are up, 2 and 4 are about to go. Two's up. Four's up. I'm going to head over to 5.
You destroyed a Borg assimilator before it could escape. Well done. Confirmation. Escaping Borg assimilator has been destroyed.
And Stargate Wars obliterates everything over here. So it just kind of goes... Pew. Well, Sav, I'm not going to say that doesn't happen here in the specific area I deal with.
A Borg assimilator has failed.
It is... Even with other companies, it's over budget and not monitored because they have political connections. We don't have the connection, so we better do it by the book.
Destruction of a fleeing Borg assimilator is confirmed.
All right.
Observe. Something is disrupting the stitching.
Observe the snow. It fornicates.
The tactical cubes are the source of disruption. Destroy them both to stabilize the network.
That was fun.
Our efforts were both satisfactory on this day. The enemy
Let's see what's on my next tune for some adventure here.
You got an input point on that character.
Oh, I'm sure I do. I'll come back and look at it. Oh, I forgot to unteam us. Let's see what this guy's got. Ground and Zenkethi ships in the battle zone. I think we can live without that one today. Unless you guys want to do... Hold on. So reroll is destroy Zenkethi ships in space. Oh joy. No, I have Zenkethi ships in space now. Would you guys like to do Zenkethi front? Well, let me team us first, Chris, before I hit it. Unless you guys are still teamed. You're still teamed. Would somebody like to team me?
Oh, it's because me and Chris were still in there. That's why.
Aha. Joshua, you in for a little Zenkethi front?
Sure. I don't know how effective I will be.
I'm going in, well, with a little bit of a rainbow ship from Ed that I've never upgraded, so we can discuss ineffectiveness later.
You'd be surprised.
No, I won't be surprised. Weeboo?
We
Uh-huh.
Indeed, Chris. Well, apparently we have a commercial running. Yay.
Yeah.
So I can make lots of money.
Only I've got like 5,000 fleet marks on this character
Nice.
that need to be spent.
Oh, that definitely can happen. Oops, wrong button. Let's do that button and that button. There we go. So I'm trying to decide if I need to repaint my office here before I repaint my bedroom or my bedroom first. Which one do you think? Office
Bedroom
or
first.
bedroom first? Okay.
The time for battle is over.
So that'll be next weekend's project, or maybe it'll be this weekend's project.
That's how I see it anyway.
Yeah, when they painted this house, there's areas that are pleasant shades of nice neutral but slightly warm colors. And then the baby's bedroom is gray, and my bedroom is gray. Not like light, pleasant gray. It's industrial gray, and it's shiny industrial gray. It is grim.
That means you need to fix that
Yeah.
immediately.
Pew, 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 pew. I'm helping.
Teammate has captured a bow. Protect them. Your teammate has captured a bow. Protect them.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna protect people in this ship. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
bow. One Zinkethi has been destroyed. Keep fighting! Another Zinkethi base has been destroyed. There are 3 left. Teammate has captured the bow. Protect them.
Ooh, I got my Zinkethi ships in space. Ooh. There you go, and you can have a bomb.
Has captured the bow. Protect them. Well fought. Only 2 Zinkethi bases remain. Only 1 Zinkethi base left. Ah, they're sending a
The bomb is yours.
There's a dreadnought on an attack vector. Destroy it! Your teammate has captured a bow. Protect them. Your teammate has captured a bow. Protect them.
Who will get it first?
All Zinkethi bases destroyed. They have a dreadnought on strike vector.
Well, I don't know. That seems to have gone fairly well.
Run with honor.
Mm-hmm.
And I got my 30 ships, so yay! Chris says, didn't even get to see the dread. No, it was hiding behind all that debris.
Is that what you call it?
That's what I call it, yeah.
I
It-
call it the spatial debris that some high-ranking DPS player left for us.
Oh, it wasn't me. Okay, last count. Let's see if we got anything here. Did I get my typhoon yet? No, I did not, Saf. I have been busy. I've been doing the 24-hour cooldown, but aside from that, I've got so many ships and boxes I haven't gotten around to opening up. What have I got here? Repair hull in space and Zinkethi ships in the battle zone. Oh my god. They're determined to give me Zinkethi ships in the battle zone.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got repair hull in space. Which, can I do that on this tune? Not really. So good, we can do anything you guys want. Sav, this is a case where it is completely maxed out on endeavors. I won't necessarily re-roll it. We'll see if I have time today, but today and tomorrow are big meeting days.
I'm going to disconnect.
I have those days too. Oh, you mean from the game?
Yep.
Okay. No worries. I will talk to you later. Everyone else, what do we want to do? I think this will be the last one. Does anybody need to do anything?
Or you could just end the stream early and go and get yourself another hot pot of coffee.
I could do that, but it's not that. Is it a meeting that could have been an email? No, but it can be a phone call. In fact, they usually are phone calls because the people we're meeting with are out in Massachusetts, and it's just our weekly touch base. But when is Rosh Hashanah? Does anybody know? When is that? It is tonight. Okay. Till Friday. No, it's tonight, Sav.
Is it tonight?
That's what I
Are
think.
you sure about that?
No. It is the evening of Wednesday, October 2nd, that would be tonight, till the morning of Friday, October 4th. Or the evening of Friday, October 4th? Whatever, it's still October 4th. I asked because my boss said he wouldn't be around for one of the meetings, either today's meeting or tomorrow's meeting. But if it starts tonight, that means he'll be around for today's meeting. Oh, sweet. Always good to go to your folks' house. I don't go past my folks' house anymore. The people who bought it have changed it. How dare they? How dare they make it their own house?
But they bought it, so they're free to do what they want with it.
Heresy, I tell you, heresy.
Did you just do it? Did you do any nice, tasteful mods to it?
To my parents' house? No, that's their house. And my parents didn't do any mods to it either. Because they liked the house the way it was. Just like I'm sure if my former owners of this house came back at this point, they'd be like, oh, she hasn't changed anything. How nice. Come back next year. It's all different. Especially after the storm Friday night when like 40% of the trees wound up in my lawn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm renting a chipper shredder to shred everything up, and then I can use the mulch for something or another. And I was reading, don't ever buy a chipper shredder. I'm thinking, oh my God, are they bad? Are they dangerous? Are they cheap? No, it's because it's like heroin. You shred one thing, then you gotta shred something else, and the next thing you know, you're tearing down your house so you can shred it. You're going to the neighbors and stealing their plants so you can shred them. You go to the forest preserve so you can shred it. You're buying wood so you can shred it. And somebody finally said, you do know you can shred the shreds. What happens when you triple shred things? So, yeah.
Oh.
Chris buys a shredder. Yeah, exactly. They're like $700, and I'll use it probably 3 days a year. But I need a shredder now. I have 22 trees in my backyard, and the storm took out a huge amount of tree all over my backyard.
You know what you do with that tree? You chop it up into some nice, manageable chunks.
Yep.
And use it as firewood.
Well, it's still wet. It'll take 2 years before it's dry. Burning wet firewood just produces tons of smoke.
Oh.
Chris, unfortunately, it's a 4-inch maximum diameter, so technically, yes. Now, we're getting back to what we do for a living. We have equipment that has shredders that are 4x4. They're definitely right up there in the range of Fargo level shreds. I was thinking about that the other day. Because every year when we're testing out one of the machines, we'll take all the garden waste that we have and we'll shred it, because it shreds it and cooks it and denatures the seed so that all the stuff that goes back into the gardens is clean and technically sterile.
Someone just said in Stow Chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 250k from Admiralty.
Yep. Absolutely.
I can actually believe that, actually.
Hey, Sav, can you send your hubby down here? I need to do some reno, and I don't know how to do it.
I'll just send Sav over.
Yeah,
I heard that she's very good with it. She's very handy with the brush.
He's serious. You could come with him. I have this nice space underneath my stairway that is part of my closet, and it's stupid because to get to it you have to kind of sidle in, and it's great for storage space if there's nothing else in there. But I thought I'd turn it into a reading nook. Nice cushiony space. And my coworker who does this stuff is like, yeah, you can do that. I'm like, no. You can do that. I can't. I know my limits. And he chuckled. Shall we do one last one, folks, of anythingness?
How about the event TFO just for the funsies?
Oh, absolutely. Who am I on here? I am on Complete Contact. Which one? There's several of them.
The Starbase one looking one.
Okay. Guys up for Revenge of Starbase 1? Too late. I'm putting it in there. Wee woo?
Wee woo. Give me a resistance. It's futile.
Yeah, I will-
Starbase one.
I will bank this one for tomorrow morning. Just have to remember it.
You know what they need to do? It may sound crazy. Add more ball cubes during the match.
I think if this is on Elite, then yeah. Then it'll be fun.
Or advanced. And if you go to Elite, the last one is a fusion cube.
Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned that, or somebody mentioned that yesterday.
I was talking about infected conduit.
No, but somebody was mentioning a fusion cube for this.
Yeah. But that means you would need multiple cubes remaining on the match board disabled till the end part.
Oh, they could do that if they wanted to. I'm just happy they're letting us bank these so I can do them during the day and not trying to do 5 of them
Yes.
at night.
At least you're not doing them at 2 a.m., 4 a.m., and then
Well, the thing is,
half 3.
if I wanted to, if I wanted to do it on the 20-hour grind, I could, but honestly, that's okay. Well, since I have the Puppo Sav, I'm not traveling at the moment, but if and when the day comes when I don't have active puppos who can travel with me, I think I'm going to go take a quick trip to visit WC in Australia, and then up to visit my friends in England, places I can't take the dogs easily. Maybe go stay with my cousins in Sweden for a week.
That would be a nice vacation for you.
Oh yeah, I've been there before, but I've been able to have somebody at home with the doggers. And I'm not
Well, at
putting
least you-
them into dog storage.
How about Ed?
Well, hopefully Id will have his own place shortly, and he's going to have cats. Which my dogs would be unhappy with cats.
But still.
No, I can wait. I will travel places I can take the doggers easily. For now.
You'll wait another 20 years.
I don't think they'll last 20 years. 10, 15 maybe. They're young.
You never know, you know what I mean?
This is true.
Dogs have a certain way of saying, well,
We're sticking around.
you love me, and, well, you're going to have me for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, we had one dog with severe arthritis, and she was on meds so that she was not in pain, but she couldn't get up and down stairs. And the doctor's like, she's only got a few months. Maybe you can accommodate and live downstairs with her so she's not alone. Okay. 3
6
years.
years later.
Yeah, pretty much. I was sleeping on the couch for years. I moved my computer downstairs so I could play Star Trek Online downstairs with her. Yes,
Do you regret it?
Oh no, not at all. She was a sweetie pie. She was a rental doggy. Somebody else had her and was a homeless guy. And while he liked having the dog, he also wanted to try, doing crazy things with her, like making sure she had good food and taking her to the vet, and just couldn't afford to do it. So his parents stepped in and said, "Hey, we can rehome with somebody who will take care of her." Weirdly enough, shortly thereafter, he managed to figure out what he was doing with his drugs and get off of it. Don't think it had anything to do with me or the dog, but he got his act together.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that was good. He had good parents. So Sav, yes, WC does live in the Upside Down Land. Weirdly enough, lives very close to a friend of mine down there. So if I go to see him, I'll have to go see her.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
And I know Chris hates it, but I will AFK this thing on occasion by planting my jellyfish here.
You know the one console you need to put on there? Is the Bull Obelisk console.
Oh, yeah.
Sentry mode?
Yep. Yeah, I know, Chris. I'm a bad person.
And then, you know what you do? You know the Ion Storm console?
Which one?
From the Ion Storm
Yeah.
from the brand? You just equip that and keep clicking that, so it makes a cloud around it. Just because to annoy Chris.
Just to annoy Chris.
You know that board, that Beacon of Kalis?
Yes,
Thing
please.
you have?
It's pronounced
Then you-
bacon of Kalis, please.
Then you put that on.
Yeah, but that one's got such a long cooldown.
Hell. Who says long cooldown doesn't mean satisfying clickies?
Sav says JB, myself, and some others are planning an all jelly breach run.
How about an all
Excellent.
jelly Starbase 1? Where all four quadrants get served.
Yeah, you do that, and then nobody has to do anything until the cube pops up at the last minute.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Slowly, Chris, because those ships don't move fast. In jelly form, they move at like 3. Oh, do jelly mode in the final section. But the final section's so fast.
With the jellyfish on it, it goes down even quicker.
Yeah, I mean, you're barely going to get flipped over before that thing's dead. I want to see it done in all shuttles.
Maybe we'll have to do an all shuttle night.
We did shuttles the other day, only we had them so beautifully equipped that the game borked. We're doing the Alachius Salt, Atmosphere Assault, which I actually like. It's a fun map. But everybody was OP.
We need to stop it. Hold the line.
Yeah, Sav, that's actually one of my favorite ones for that one. Taking the J in and just scraping the walls with everything.
You know something you could start doing? How about doing the shuttle TFO for the vault?
The bolt. You can do that one. Hang on, here, change
You haven't done that one in a while.
I have not. Well, anyway, I have meetings, so I gotta get out the door reasonably soon. And let's see, I like to do, yeah. And my jellies build is Nick NB's 2.5 million DPS build. Well, JB is going to help me with the build because we were chit-chatting about that, so that's one of my adventures for the next few weeks. But I'm going to get out of here, so on behalf of the entire Moopsy consortium, I'm off to work. Actually, I'm off to feed the dogs, but I'm not going to tell them that because they'll get too excited. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for sure. Have fun and meetings. This could be interesting, Sav. Could be interesting. Could be good. Could be bad, but it will definitely be interesting. But for sure, I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day, and as we like to say around here, stay moopsome. Moopsy, moopsy. Fellow believer. Shun. Shun.